I'm Aiden Eriksmo, and I'll be doing my persuasive speech on the importance of youth sports. Sports are a huge part of our culture here in the United States, and most people have probably played a sport at least once in their life. According to the article Swing in ESPN magazine, 60% of boys and 47% of girls are in sports by the age of 6. Personally, I got started in youth sports by playing basketball in the 4th grade. In high school, I was a starter in both hockey and football, and I was a varsity letter winner in track and golf. I also was an honor roll student and a member of the school's National Honor Society, and I also received 2 multiple awards. Sports have shaped me into who I am and have taught me so many important lessons about life and have provided me with many exciting opportunities to meet new people. Sports have many psychological benefits for kids. They build children's self-esteem, confidence, and motivation. The U.S. Department of Health and Human Services says compared to those who are not in sports, those who are much more healthy and have more active lifestyle. Sports play a very important role in shaping young people's psychological development. Motivation is a psychological benefit gained from youth sports. The head of the sports psychology program at the U.S. Olympic Committee has said that motivation is usually established by the age of 12 or 13. By the time children reach the age of 12, they could have been involved in youth sports for about 8 years, allowing them to have a strong foundation of motivation. Children learn this motivation through the desire to win, to do well, and by wanting to please others, such as their coach, their teammates, or their parents. Life skills. Sports teach children important life skills including responsibility, dedication, leadership, skills, and communication. One of the earliest things in sports teach kids is responsibility. Most teams practice once or twice a week, and children also have school and homework, so they have to learn to be responsible with their time so they can get both things done. Kids also learn about responsibility by having to bring their own gear to practices and games, such as a ball to soccer or sneakers to basketball. Because they are just learning about life, children make a lot of mistakes. Sports teach them about dedication and determination so that they can overcome these mistakes. Kids develop determination and dedication through their coaches and game practice experience. They learn that even though they lost past games, they still have to go to practice and prepare for the next one. When they get knocked down in the middle of a game or practice, they have to pick themselves up and keep on playing. These experiences carry over into their schoolwork and even personal issues. Sports come with many health benefits. Youth sports have many health benefits for children. According to the United States Department of Health and Human Services, compared to those who are inactive, physically active youth have higher levels of cardiorespiratory fitness and stronger muscles. They also typically have lower body fat and their bones are stronger. Youth sports teach healthy lifestyles and can cut down on obesity. Children who play sports are more physically active and most will continue to stay that way throughout their life. People who are athletes as young adults will choose to do more active things as they grow older, such as hiking and golf. Youth sports help children live healthy lives. The platform on sports and development says, physical activity for individuals is a strong means for the prevention of diseases and for nations is a cost-effective method to improve public health across populations. Obesity is a huge problem in America, and children who are physically active have lower chances to be obese, and this can help children live healthier lives as adults. Children who are overweight are more likely to be overweight adults than normal weight. ESPN magazine provides this shocking prediction. By 2030, the CDC predicts that 42% of all American adults will be obese. Playing sports help children get into their necessary physical activity, and this helps them stay at a healthy weight. If we use youth sports to their full advantage, we could cut down on many health problems and diseases like obesity. educational benefits that come with sports. Sports can help children be better in school. Sports help kids learn how to budget their time. It has been said that student athletes are more motivated to get their work done during sports season. Sports give kids a hard, set schedule and they learn to study when and where they can. Parents will often make their children have good grades to participate in their sport, so this also encourages them to get their work done. Sports help cut down the likelihood of kids doing drugs, smoking, drinking, and having early sexual relationships. Most parents are not home from work when their children get home from school, and this creates a gap of time where children are either left alone or expected to go to someone else's house. Self-care and boredom can increase the likelihood that a young person will experiment with drugs and alcohol by as much as 50%. Youth tend to develop patterns of alcohol, tobacco, and other drug use or non-use from ages 12 to 15. Sports fill up this gap for kids and can easily keep them from engaging in these activities. Sports have been shown to raise the age of first sexual relationships, and athletes are far less likely to get pregnant. Sports are a simple tool a parent can use to make sure their children stay out of serious trouble and have somewhere to go and something to do during the gap after school. There are many things we can do to change the life of a child involved in athletics. Some of you may have a local YMCA or sports teams that you can volunteer your time to. 2 hours on a Saturday morning can change a kid's life. You never know how you might influence the child, that you might take a jump shot to become the next Michael Jordan. You may become that children's hero. Other things you can donate besides your time are money and gear. If you have some extra money laying around, you could donate to causes like Sports Matter, that is imagined by Dick's Sporting Goods, or just buy raffle tickets or chocolate bars from the kids down the street that come to your door. Have an old pair of sneakers in good condition, donate them at places like Adidas and Nike, who will donate new shoes to people in need. It is very easy to play a role in protecting youth sports in America. Many parents try to teach their children life applications outside of what they learn in the classroom. Some of the best tools for them to do this are sports. Youth sports teach kids to be healthy, children learn life skills, and they benefit educationally and psychologically. Children learn how to budget their time, become more responsible, and they communicate better. Sports are an important tool in raising successful children and keeping them out of trouble. Teens who do not participate in after-school programs are nearly 3 times more likely to skip classes at school than teens who do participate. They are 3 times more likely to use marijuana or other drugs, and also more likely to drink alcohol, smoke cigarettes, and engage in sexual activity than teens in after-school programs. Thank you.